King's Court. 11. Ken.
おお、待ってたぜ。
That's not a terrible choice. It's a pretty good character, that Balrog. Question is, what V system did I get?
Round 1.
V skill 2, huh?
Fight.
Oops, yeah, that's fine. You don't need a V reversal there. I'm -2 on the activation. No, if you're listening or not, but
Round 2.
I'm not used to using tap. Keep forgetting to move. That's a bummer of a mistake right there. But we take those.
You win.
I don't have like a button set up to do tap right now. So I'm trying to decide like what's the least awkward way to hold it with what I have. And I have not landed on anything just yet.
Round 1.
I just forgo it. Nah. There we go. That way. Fair enough. Okay, finally did the screw upper without fucking it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Fair enough. Nice. No, my button. Interesting. Kind of panicked there at the end.
You
Just,
win.
hey, understandable. got Balrog in the corner. It was lucky for me though, because I barely know what I'm doing with Balrog.
It's go time. Let's do this. King's Court. 11. Ken.
おお待ってたぜ
Hopefully I got V-Trigger 1, because I have no idea how to use V-Trigger 2 with her at all.
私は戦う。
来いよ熱くさせてやるぜ
Round 1.
Of course I got V-Trigger 2.
Fight.
波動拳そりゃてりゃそりゃてりゃ波動拳
Oh. Stop me though, I'm not ready to TP here.
Mission complete.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, fucked up. That's too bad. I think I gave you mod powers.
Win.
You tried to send a link into the chat one time and that was censored because you weren't a mod. I don't know if you know this, but this Cammy character, she's pretty good.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm using like the dumbest thing about her. Well, that wasn't what I wanted, but huh. Nice walk. Ah, didn't get to cancel. That's not what I wanted. Oh, nice. That worked out so well. Oh. I don't even know what that I forgot I had V-Trigger 2. I know it has like an overhead and like a throw, and I don't honestly know how to do those. You can also like dash cancel. Oh, the punches the throat. Okay, got that. Very nice. Oh no. I totally crossed myself up.
You lose.
Okay, I sort of understand what I'm doing with the V trigger now.
Round one. Fight.
No idea what that is. Is that plus afterwards? I don't know.
Mission complete.
I think I did a combo, maybe.
Fight.
I'm getting a little too zealous with buttons. Damn, he's just doing it, huh? No! Oh, double no. That's such a bummer. That why I had that.
You win.
Huh?
It's go time.
Oh, this guy.
Let's do this.
GG's. It's a bummer. You had that towards the end there. I felt like. If you want, you don't have to pick 11 if you don't want to. I'm picking 11 because it helps me have less care about the results.
11.
Oh god, I have no idea how to use a Buki. I'm kind of bummed they didn't give 11 a whole bunch of collars.
Round one. Fight.
Oh. Oh. I don't know. Hey, you're not supposed to block that. Oh, I got this annoying ass thing. Oh. Jeez, what does what does she do? I can't remember.
Fight.
That's not what you want. Not what you want. God, this is like one of like 5-ish characters that
Lose.
I just have no idea how to play them.
Round one. Fight.
I'll take it. Did I win because of that?
Round
Nice.
two. Fight.
Oh. What? My up button did not work there. What? That should be death. Yeah.
Final round. Fight.
Confirmed. Ibuki's just trash. That's why I lost. surely has nothing to do with me having no experience with her at all. Got a Katy G in here.
Let's do this.
What? This is like when me and Nagurumi did. We had an 11 mirror that turned into a Blanca mirror. This is so funny.
Round one.
Going to stress that you don't have to play 11. That's just a thing Nog decided to do, and I decided to do. Kind of jealous of y'all getting Falk.
Round two. Fight.
Damn, you're right. You did both get the same V system. Hopefully you both remember that you gotta hit confirm. I was just like, no, you got V skill 2, not V trigger 2.
Falk wins. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Damn. Oh. Nog at least thought he knew a combo.
Falk wins.
How dare you forget the optimal combo of the character that you don't really play.
Let's do this. Round one. Fight.
Ooh, Cody. Ooh, that's not ready for that confirm. It's gonna be great being a Cody in like the Silver Leagues. Just swing those big ass buttons and like no one's gonna fucking check you on it. No one's gonna know to adjust their spacing. Oh, V reversal is not the answer. Ooh. Oh no.
Round two. Fight.
That was really enjoyable. Yeah, this Akira character is... I'm not gonna say she doesn't have bad matchups, but she's a gorilla.
Akira wins. Round one. Fight.
Yeah, that's super punishable. I think it's -6 for that roundhouse.
Round two. Fight.
You know what? That's a pretty good way to get away from Daigo. when at least when Akira is not there. Oh no! Thought they had to confirm. And you're dead.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, too early. Impressed.
Akira wins.
It is not plus and block. The EX is -2. The regular ones are -4, but they can be spaced for weird interactions.
Let's do this.
So you gotta be pretty confident about what the spacing is before you try to punish it.
Eleven.
Like I guess that can form a simple game plan with this character. I wonder if I actually got a V skill or if I got this stupid comet meteor thing.
Round one.
I got blocking, okay.
Fight.
Did you do that? Obviously, that's how I do that. I was really confused why I was shooting upwards.
Round two. Fight. Round one. Fight.
I push the button. What?
Round two. Fight.
That would take way too long to get there. Oh. Staying alive.
Final round. Fight.
What? That's not an anti-air.
You lose. Let's do this.
The PlayStation delay is real.
Round one. Fight.
she gets buffed next month. Oh. Kamari, if you're listening, if he does that fire spinner, the Tatsu, right in your face like that, you can just heavy punch DP on block. It's -4. Jeez. Yeah, although that was maybe a little too far away, because I think he only got the counter hit because he tried to back out. Oof. Oh dear. Online local East is done already?
Round 2.
Yeah.
Fight.
What's up, people? We actually are not quite started yet. Didn't get the anti-air.
Lucia wins.
I say Nog is quite good at just realizing what you're not like dealing with well and just spamming the shit out of it.
Fight.
I mean, if you're familiar with her EX moves, like the V trigger, I was just like V trigger 2 is what he's got. I just assumed it was V trigger 1. It's -2 after he hits that. Yeah. I'm glad to know that she can do a spaced Tatsu. I honestly wasn't sure about that. I didn't have a can't actually try to hit me on it. He's going for the fake shit. I actually almost got punished hardcore doing that sweep into the tactical weapon. Someone like V-shifted it and I was... Luckily they fucked up. I was about to eat so much damage. Been trying my best to go for the crouch forward into the tactical weapon instead. It's a lot safer. Ooh, that one was punishable, I'm pretty sure. So you do have to get that reversal timing for it. Oh no. Oh, didn't get the... Wasn't ready for that. That might not have been meaty. I would have just stayed back and throw fireballs at his ass. What is he gonna do?
Lucia wins.
Right on time. Nice. You'll do the thing, huh?
I'm doing the thing. Where
Excellent.
where I just hop into a lobby and you're just supposed to know what that means.
I totally knew what it meant. Alright.
Oh, right. Only 6 people today.
Yeah, it's been a little low lately, which is fine, as long as people show up.
Yeah, with the news today about Capcom being Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for our cease and desist letter to come in.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Well, it'll certainly be something. I'm not really looking forward to it.
No.
As soon as they start actually doing stuff, you'll find out how quickly I turn and do something else with my time and support other games and may or may not do some other stuff. But we're gonna get our match on stream because as much as Capcom's trying to run a train on the community, you know that Katy G is trying to run a car over Kalmari here. It's gonna be the Abigail versus the Ken. I thought you were going to say something. I'll just keep going. All right, cool. Right here, we didn't really get to see these two play in pre-tournament because somebody was just winning all the time with 11. But this is actually a pretty rough match for Abigail. Has a really rough time anti-airing Ken after the nerfs to the jump, not the jump, the anti-air light punch nerfs and stuff like that. So. And Ken's jump pierce is just ridiculous. It even beats the parry out in many situations. There's just an angle for it. But right there, Katy G showing that they're prepared with the crouch heavies, have played enough Kens in their time to recognize when that jump heavy is going to come. And that's really the determining factor here. The tire forcing the jump out of the corner. Katy G just unfortunately just jumping themselves out, but jumps themselves straight out of the corner, but the back throw to put themselves back in, and now we're starting to swing just a little bit. Got the confirm, gonna go over the tire, can get a good turn. Tatsu DP spins the extra bar for that little bit of damage, got the overhead hit, got the combo here as well. It's not enough, one more touch should have saved that bar, went for the empty jump low. Oh, Katy G finally took the bait on the throw, and that's Kalmari really stepping up the game plan in the second half of that round. Right back into it. Let's see what Katy G has. Going to try to do some flips. Kalmari has an answer for that. Get your gimmicks out of here. Says I've seen it before. Probably plenty of times where Kalmari has ended up going up against some of the Abigail boys in this tournament, whether it's Barlad or what's the other one? Near Chantakaz, but man, the big damage coming in, just got that corner control and was relentless in putting Kalmari there, but gonna bust out with the EXDP anyway. Here's the V-trigger activation. I want to see the EX Tatsu for the corner carry. No, we're gonna go for the light kick Tatsu into the EXDP, but missed the input, spent that bar for nothing, and the trade on the anti-air is going to tie us up in rounds here as Katy G proving what they're worth here. Had a little bit of a rough patch there, dropped the game-winning combo, or just didn't kill on the combo, and you know, Kalmari really took advantage of that, and it was just a simple input error from them, but nice confirm. Seeing that tire was going to connect on the cross-up, you really have to challenge that tire call in the first place, because even if you sit back half a screen and you wait for it to get called, you punch it back, Abigail has a chance to punch it back right back at you. So you got to really check yourself, double juggle into the tire call, and you stay on the ground. Dude, that tire is the best assist call in the world. The super going to beat out the meaty throw attempt, and that's going to be game number 1 for Katy G. Man, that tire doing all the work there.
Tire
you come home from
MVP
you come
right
home
there.
from work and you say I'm tired, but that's literally getting tired after putting in the work. All right, but running it right back through. Kalmari not known for having too many other characters here. Just gonna rock right back through with the Ken. Rocking on the King's Court. Got stage this time. That's what Sniffles put on for the mod. They are playing on training mode for those curious. We have a nice stage mod. Keeping it going. Look at that. Plus frames. Medium punches. And he gets a command grab you off of 2 of them. It's ridiculous. Yo, heavy Tatsu? I like that option. But couldn't get the confirm off the overhead. Kind of in a rough situation. Got jumped in on, and now you're just dealing with this tire. You're going to try the heavy Tatsu again, and it's going to connect, and it got the crouching hitbox, so you get the juggle off of it as well, keeping the pressure going. Looking for this confirm into V-trigger now is Kalmari, but just raw DPs. the skills that pays the bills. Gonna go for the overhead no fake at this time, misconfirm, and that's giving Katy G a chance to activate this V trigger here. The big old armor fist punch the entire time, but you gotta be careful. Ken's multi-hitting DPs are very good at going through though, but the overhead is not, and that's the grip, the dip, and the chips, because Katy G is now on match point. Let's see if they're gonna be able to close it out and move forward to fight me, or if Kalmari has something else to do. Big EX armor frames, getting the crumple state, pushing all the way to the corner. Now you're just kind of locked down here. You got to make sure that your whiff punishes are on deck here. Got the big jump in, no combo. Oh my goodness, so much happening there. We got the crush counter, we got the EX DP, we got Kalmari with the corner control here, trying to lock down Katy G. Just watch out for the jumps that Katy G might bring out here. They're very shallow, but just gonna bust out on the plus frames. EX DP, no, you're not gonna chase down my thunder kick. Stay in this corner, no confirm on the lights, but just showing Katy G that there's really no escape, but no anti-air, proving the weakness, proving the flaws here. Got hit with the sleep. The first hit's not a low, so just walked into that first one, but getting the confirm here. Gonna activate V trigger. It's not gonna be enough to kill. Just Tatsu into heavy DP. No, gonna EX Tatsu. Ooh, dodged it, didn't get the confirm. Oh no, big boy Abigail, damage coming your way. Tire call in, and now you just gotta hope that you don't eat an unblockable setup here. Gonna heavy Tatsu, it gets it. Don't get touched. Find the one hit. There's the throw. Kalmari saving their life here, saving their tail, as they stave off a match point situation, but they're not out of the woods yet. Another round here could still be a possibility, but missed. The anti-air was a little bit too slow on it. Not a big punish, thankfully. The air hit coming in. The 3-frame Tatsu getting some space, getting the confirm on the overhead. We're going to the corner now, where the pressure for Kalmari can start, but oh my goodness, drop the combo, don't matter. Got armor frames anyway, punching through all of your problems. Triple dash forward, the tire's coming, but the heavy Tatsu over. There's not been a consistent answer for Katy G there. Just wanting to press the advantage on the tire, but pressing a little bit too much, allowing the heavy Tatsu to just kind of connect there. It's not a free walk for it. You got to make sure you're checking the boxes here. Oh, I like the attempt. You know that heavy DP goes super far, but oh, big trouble here. You're in the mix. You got the tire coming, but you're going to bust out. The tire's still getting juggled, by the way. It's still active, but the wake up EX is going to do it. Another tire call. This is looking rough for Kalmari. You can't V-trigger activate on these. Ooh, going to do it anyway. Might fall into it. No, just avoided it. I would have loved to see the EX Tatsu to carry to the corner, but got the throw, and it beat out the wake up Abby punches, it looked like. That's going to be Kalmari getting a game here.
That heavy Tatsu is doing a lot of work. It was a very good adaptation on his part, and just Katy hasn't really assumed it's going to happen again yet.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's worked every single time, because Katy G is just like, I have a tire. I'm moving forward. This is clearly my turn, and it's Kalmari kind of mixing up, not doing heavy Tatsu every single time, just the majority of them, but the few times where the heavy Tatsu isn't coming out, there's this back and forth play. Man, this tire is getting juggled. Finally hit its limit. Got knocked out.
I like the fireball he's been doing, because he just goes in a lot when he doesn't need to. In my opinion, at least.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's very easy to play offense in this game. It's much harder to play defense, but Abigail definitely struggles playing the slower paced game against somebody like Ken. But these medium punches, putting in the work, you're just locking Kalmari down, but got the run up back throw. And you see, that's when you play slow for half a round, and then you can get the surprise run forward into back throw that saves your tail here. But gonna get the plus frames here, gonna mash out. Oh my goodness, Kalmari is feeling themselves right now, and Katy G is looking a little bit frustrated. Couldn't get the whip punish with the big, you know, Shinryuken has a very big hurt box, and so it's very enticing to try to whip punish with it from a very far range, but you got to be a little bit faster than that.
Yeah.
And Kalmari played the big price here. Katy G going to go up to match point with the potential to move forward in the tournament on the winner side. Too far for the target combo, but avoided getting clipped at mid combo by the tire, so Kalmari can definitely still do this. So misconfirm there, a little bit too slow actually was the thing. You can definitely try to hit confirm the low forward, but you got to be a little bit tighter on it if you're Abigail. But big jump over the fireball, recognizing kind of the pattern of Kalmari's attempts to slow down this matchup, especially from that close up, where the jump is going to be the option to work. Nice getting the hit with the jab, just stopping Katy G instead of it always being the Tatsu. Instead, now using, you know, other tools like jab checking, hitting the tire back, you know, and little things like that. Spin the V trigger, all of it with the super meter. So you're really betting big if you're Kalamari here, and you have to make this work out.
What just happened?
Oh, that could have been so bad. Katy G was not expecting like a medium punch DP. They wanted like a stomp to hit first, and then that never happened. And Kalamari just decided to go through and throw at the end of that, just mashing for their lives, hoping to save themselves, and ended up working out. Now, match point for either side here. And we have Kalamari just playing this slow-paced game again, just keeping Abigail out, not getting predictable on the fireball game, mixing up jumps and dash, and oh my goodness, now Katy G's mixing up their own options, dashing forward in this neutral game instead, and catching Kalamari pushing a little bit too many buttons when they're too close. And now the big crush into activation is going to get scaled a good bit, but it's going to be a tire call here, and that's going to be the Oki pressure that Kalamari has to deal with here, but not actually going too far. The guard break, not even going to try to capitalize off it. Buffered for the DP. You saw them stand crouch, but just didn't commit to the button, the grip, and the dip. That's not even going to stun. It's just going to straight kill you. Abigail hitting like the truck, hitting like the train. Ain't no brakes, ain't no stops. Rolling on through to the next round, and the winner set is going to be versus me, and that's going to be our official start of top 8.
It's go time.
Where matches become 3 out of 5 instead of 2 out of 3. Who you want on stream?
Well, if we're just gonna keep getting matches going, then it's gonna be you and Katy,
All right.
because it doesn't look like
Better-
Jaded Bird and Shake are done quite yet.
I'll hop on in. So that's going to be me out of the mix for a little bit, guys, and I'll let Sniffles take it over.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yes, I should actually type that in the Discord. But as Nogami was saying, yeah, this is tourney. Yeah,
Round 1.
this is our first match, top 8, and I imagine this match is not great for Abigail. He's got to make a lot of guesses to get in, but he luckily has a bunch of health to make all those guesses with. Oh my god, the upside down kick. Didn't get the confirm though. Nogami just kind of just showing his domination here. Like, I don't have to do anything. Just throw booms at you. You're going to try to jump in. Yeah, that was a good answer.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. I was looking for the counter hit. Oh. Nice punish. What are we gonna do? Get no V trigger. Oh no. Probably wanted EX Abby punches after that. And we take those, hey. We are
Final round. Fight.
one round apiece to see who gets this first game. It'll be pretty important. Oh, a little slow in the punish. Hey, there we go. Nice anti-air. Getting the most out of that. Oh, just didn't quite shimmy the way you wanted to. Oh no. Well, no super to go off of. Gotta be careful here. Katy just needs a little more damage to chip you out. Wow. I am shocked that Abigail's jump light kick didn't actually hit him. That's so weird. Yeah, I can't believe that worked either. Everyone's just like, what? I swear I get hit by that light kick, like, no matter where I am or what I'm doing. He's just slightly on top of me. I don't know if that was like a bad spacing for the combo in general or he used the wrong Abby punch, but it's a bummer way to start out. Definitely understand Nogurumi playing it safe. No reason to go in against Abigail with full stock meter.
Round 2. Fight.
Phew. I am surprised at some of these jump ins, but you do want to mix up your approach. You don't want to always be doing the same thing. Ah, getting hit by the second hit of that sweep never feels good. Oh, he tried to go for the fancy stuff on the anti-air, but it's way too late on it. You know, he's honestly, it's very nice that Nogurumi didn't punish it harder. I think it's so minus. Alright, we're going to be looking for sweep activate here, or some kind of activate. Good job not activating a hit earlier. Nogurumi taking control.
Guile win.
I'm not really sure what you do as Abigail in this matchup. It seems like a pain in the ass, honestly. The only thing I would assume is you just gotta slowly work in there, you know, pester him with jabs, walk into the corner, be patient about jumps. That's a nice opportunity there. Oof. He's all the way in the corner now. This is exactly where Abigail wants him. He just needs to get not too impatient. Ooh, good anti-air. Oh, that could have been... I don't know, he might have gotten hit, actually, by the boom. This is rough. Oh my god, did that hit? What? What a great call. Wow. That was very nice. I wasn't even thinking about the fact he had super, and I would imagine Nogurumi wasn't thinking about it either. Nice sweep on the landing frames there. I actually would like to see him mix in some more neutral jumps from that range, because Abigail's jumps kind of fast, so sometimes it can be hard to react correctly. This is looking like a rough round for Katy. Didn't even get the moral victory. No Grammy getting the perfect on set point now.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, just goes for it. I respect it. Oh. Oh. Oh, too late on the anti-air. You saw he went for that crouch fierce. Ooh. What a combo to end it.
Guile win.
That sends No Grammy up to the winners finals, where he'll be fighting either Oliver or Jaded Bird.
I want Oliver to win.
What?
I'm biased commentary incoming. I stand a chance to beat Oliver. I stand no chance to beat Jaden Bird.
Weird. Oliver wants to win too.
Wild. You wanting to win your own match? Whoa.
That's so bizarre.
That was a interesting match. It didn't quite go the way I thought it was going to go. It went most of the way I thought it was going to go. Which is me winning, but that matchup is not good for Abigail.
No, it seems like it sucks a lot for Abigail. I didn't want to send a friend request, but I guess that works.
Yo, BFFs.
Not that I wouldn't mind being Oliver's friend. It wasn't my intention. That's all.
You should always intend to be Oliver's friend.
I'll work on that. I'll try to get better at that.
Yeah, be a better friend. Come on, Sniffles. Why are you holding down on everybody?
I'm just a dick. That's why.
Clearly. Yo, holding a tournament without Capcom's permission, kind of dick move, huh?
That's
No, too close to home.
I mean, I guess Capcom would think so, probably.
Using somebody else's IP to hold a stream that makes you no money.
And all it does is effectively advertise the game.
For free? Like the Capcom's not paying you. Anyway, we digress. Capcom's being a big dum-dum. We got...
Ooh.
Oh, right. He picks G for this matchup. I don't... Are the losers games on stream too?
I would prefer to put them on stream, but if y'all don't want to wait, I'm not that bothered by it. Or if you just don't want to be on stream again, that's cool too.
You were on stream a lot.
Anywho. Well, nice conversion.
Oh my goodness. That's
he's
a really good
annoying G. I love this.
I mean, how else do you play G? if you're not going to be annoying. I mean, have you seen how Jaded Bird plays Birdie? They play annoying Birdie. They just walk up and down jab.
Oh my god. Okay, a little too happy.
Too trigger happy there.
Yeah.
But no 2 consecutive knockdowns, which is very difficult for Jaded Bird to deal with. Because oh no, oh you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh my goodness.
I don't. I love to see it.
I mean, how are you gonna get hit with an armored command grab that takes like 20 frames to connect?
I mean, how often do you 5e trigger 2G?
Whenever Oliver wants to play it, so like every couple of weeks.
G is pretty sick though.
Alright, but this time Oliver not able to find those level ups. Really a lot less dominating in this neutral game, and you see Jaded Bird just approaching the situation a little bit better with throwing the cans. Even though that he's taking the EX damage, he's stopping Oliver from really dominating the neutral and forcing Oliver to have to try to close the gap a little bit. And now in the corner getting whiff punish, that's going to be the tough call here. When's the grab coming? There it is. I knew it was there. Just couldn't get the words out of my mouth in a fast enough time. The grab was coming. You could see in the way that he was staggering his normals, he was not looking to continue pressure. Oh my goodness, he reacted with a jump forward to Jada Bird's jump, which was kind of ridiculous, but getting gripped and dipped one time, just once. That crouch heavy punch is vulnerable, I think. I'm like 80% sure it's like -5. Unless
wanna
Birdie's
say
like
you're
hella privileged. Ooh, gonna get a knockdown. Gonna spin it big here too, even on the damage reduction that G gets in this. Whenever for every V skill 2 charge, it's gonna do a lot. We're gonna V shift out of trouble, retaining the levels here. Ooh, tripped on the can. Okay, clipping him out. Jaded Bird just doing an excellent job of stopping Oliver's approach, but one missed banana in. Oliver goes, not slipping on anything, and yo, he chased him down, still trying to chase him down, but away. Gonna spin the CA here to take game number 1. This is gonna be a long set if it continues like this. that was way too much happening in like 2 seconds. There's the V shift, the immediate reaction with the jump forward, trying to get out of the corner, reacted with the medium punch, seeing Oliver jump. Oliver then just immediately V shifting 2 times to get away from the situation. Like, get the hell away from me, Jaded Bird. Staying out of trouble. And Oliver able to find the big hits, the big confirms into the victory for the first game. Let's see if he can ride that momentum. Jaded Bird put the shades back on, put the coat back on. Got to keep his nipples warm.
Oh, he's being
Crouch heavy punches -9. Holy cow.
Jesus Christ. The more you know.
Yeah, really just sweep it every time. Oh, but there we go. Got the meaty into the confirm, got the stun, and that's going to pretty much be it here. Leaving him alive on the pixel, not choosing to spin the meter. And what for? The meaty jab also going to work. Oliver just holding north air. It's like, you can kill me, but you're not going to command grab me. Checkmate, sir. You know what? You know when your opponent is like, you're not going to kill me the way that you aren't trying to kill me. Therefore, I win. It's my moral victory.
Hey. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get.
Oh, grabbed him one time. No V skill charged up, so you see one level of G presidentiality falling off here. And these punches aren't really working out, not properly spaced. Jaded Bird's taking that step forward, finding the punishes, and that's going to be the activation from Oliver here. No levels on deck, trying to get these V skill charged for at least the damage reduction. And not even plus when you're landing there, and now you're stuck in the blender again. When's the command grab coming? You don't know. You can't. Yo, that was like a. What character am I playing again? Oh, I'm gonna do Dragon Punch with a punch and see if that anti-airs. And it was you're not playing Ryu or any other Shoto. You're playing G, which means you kind of lose out on that. But that's the big pop at the end. Got the damage reduction, but too far on the command grab. Jaded Bird springing right back, putting one on the board. Huge Biscuit says they're playing so aggressive. I love it. This is more aggressive than I see. Neither one of these play this aggressive against me because I play Guile, and Guile just kind of slows the match to a halt. But we're gonna get the possible character switch here for Oliver. He has, of course, the Zeku that he's known for. There's a Nash in his back pocket. He plays Luke. He has the G if he wants to go back and just play the different V skill V trigger setup, but I know that's not gonna happen. He has a Sagat. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. Just because his name's so close. I mean, I just, bring it up every time. Yeah, going right back into it. Oliver seems like he has a plan here that he's trying to stick to. The G did what it needed to do, which I think was get a game and gather some data. And now we're going to go through and see how that data gets applied. If it is even going to be a factor here for Jaded Bird switching up to the Halloween costume. Gonna have a fun time with that instead of the nostalgia outfit. Yo, look at Luke. Doesn't he look beautiful? Look at the hair. Really stare at it. This match is taking a long time to load.
It really is.
All right, we got some speed ups happening. I don't know what's happening here. The Jaded Bird definitely knows what's up. Not wasting any time here. We're 20 seconds in, and Oliver was that close to a stun, but getting the counter hit conversion here, and now it's Jaded Bird's turn to be close to the stun. Gonna get the big plus rims here. No, you can't armor out. That's the stun, and oh, does he have enough damage? Okay. It scared me for a second where he just stood there for 3 seconds, and I'm like,
he looked like he was.
Is he gonna jump? It's like that stunned. I didn't expect that to stun. I like the crouch medium under the Bushin flip, but get off me. Stop pushing that jab too far to get the punish on the whiff, but gonna get the big jump in here, and that's going to allow Oliver to establish some sort of lead here. Call the bird, get something set up here. Ran into the can just to stop it from happening, and getting the confirm on the Weasel. He did it again, but this time Jaded Bird catching a little bit. Armor gonna get punished here, -6, nice. And now in the corner, tossed up one time. Watch out for this EX armor. It's gonna come through, and he mashed right through it. And the throw again, he thought he was gonna push a button this time, Jaded Bird. Nothing happening for you. As Oliver goes up 2-1 now with the Zeku. Kind of not locked into this pick yet, but really hoping that Jaded Bird can't find this adaptation in this next game.
I don't know if you can
really
tell
wants to close this.
on your stream, but the background textures are going wacky right now.
I haven't. I really. Oh, do you mean like the runes on the statue just fading in and out? Now that you mentioned it, that has been happening. I just have chosen to ignore it. We have some Elder Rings pop-in Tetris happening. Don't worry. You know, if you ever played Skyrim, it happens. Ooh, gonna get the confirm. No, missed DP. You saw the crouch light kick come out instead, but oh, that could have been some big damage if Oliver was able to block in time. But you can see Jaded Bird looking to bait out this V-trigger 1 activation, had the neutral jumps to try to bait out the slide, and ended up working out. Oliver spent the V-reversal banana on the ground. No, you have to hold it. Gonna V-shift, which regardless of what Jaded Bird did there would have activated because the banana was on the ground, but bust right through the activation. You got to hold a mix. Nothing. He thought a backdash was happening. Oliver has been using the V-shift quite often, but couldn't get the anti-air after sliding in. Had plenty. Oh, the EX run. It got in. But it wasn't enough. He needs something. The big dive. It's not going to work, but he crossed himself into the corner. It's no DP here because he's locked into Young Stance, and the command grab's going to come out after the V reversal. -2 is Zeku there. That's Jaded Bird trying to tie us up 2 apiece. He just needs one more round to do it. Does he have what it takes? Does Oliver have the adjustments to keep the pressure high here, but just out of range for the throw? Jaded Bird with punishing your throw with a throw. You know, the thing that makes everybody happy, where you're like, oh, my throw should have connected, and then your throw just gets you thrown. But tried to anti-air in Young Stance, and that's going to cost Oliver some health here. But nice slide with punish. Nice shim sham walking back there, making a shim sham sandwich as we get the plus range out the corner. No crosscut DP. The V reversals have stopped working out here for Oliver. Jaded Bird has learned to wait and to just look for those command grabs in those situations, but still locked in the corner, but got hit, counter hit, trying to press something there. Didn't want to just spin the EX into the activation on block. Wanted to make sure that it was on hit. It's going to pay a little bit. Couldn't catch out Oliver completely there. Got a little bit of punish. Theirs are swinging back and forth right now. And Jaded Bird's the one coming out on top. So dangerous, the V-shift in that corner. Going to jump away, trying to chase down. You really have to neutral jump or forward jump if you want to punish on that flip, but can't throw the can. Stop littering, says Oliver. Put that back. Find a trash can. Going to catch him out. Man, just really the awareness and the adaptation to call out Oliver on all of these animal calls. I don't like the EX run in. That was a big bet that didn't need to be made, and Jaded Bird just going and had the can to keep himself safe there, and gonna tie us up 2 apiece. And that was a lot of words, but Jaded Bird did an excellent job recognizing that the animal calls, the V-skill calls that Oliver was doing in neutral really weren't safe, and really started calling it out with the bullheads, the bullhorns. Really had done it with all of Birdie's forward advancing move to a certain extent. And Oliver the same way, you know, doesn't have quite as many forward advancing normals, but definitely dashing forward and checking these can placements. Waiting for the oh my goodness, that chain was a pixel away from calling out Oliver and landed, got the anti-air, confirmed the air reset, hit the backdash hit of the stand heavy, but the V-skill not quite saving Oliver's life here. The V-reversal still not saving it. They're going back and forth still. Jaded Bird has this V-trigger activation, has a bar, so can just see something in neutral, armor through and get the party going, but no V-reversal after the landing frames, no V-shift either. You can see Oliver changing up the style just a little bit, but still can't quite get this lockdown against Jaded Bird, who finally finds the way out. That's going to combo there, and that's going to put Jaded Bird on match point, where Jaded Bird has really simplified the game plan here and has let Oliver continually overextend in so many situations. right? Just whether you're you know, Oliver spending all of the V meter on V shifts and V reversals, learning to throw them, chasing down the V shifts, learning how to combat this V skill, putting Oliver into the corner super early. And as now Oliver trying to make this comeback, it can be super difficult. The meter is now on the side of Jaded Bird. The damage is on the side of Jaded Bird. You're trying to make all these little things work. You're swinging at each other like wild men. You're trying to find this activation point, but getting damage instead. And now this time, oh my goodness, a pixel. Oliver has been doing so well at not getting called out by those neutral jumps, but slip on the banana, that's going to do it. No, it's going to be the activation instead. Trying to push the button, clipped instead. Can't get the punish here, can find an activation point. You can't let Jaded Bird walk up too much. You're going to be in a dangerous situation. Oliver kept looking to see if there was going to be a jump, a DP that could have happened anywhere there, but Jaded Bird kept the pressure simple, kept it straightforward. Just, I have this increased walk speed from V-Trigger 1. I'm going to walk you down. I'm going to make you panic in this corner, and I'm literally going to look for everything that you can do to get out of this situation. And that sealed up the match right then and there. I'll have to fight Jaded Bird in winners finals in a little bit from now, but we're gonna drop on down for the loser side of top 8, where we have Oliver versus Kalmari on one side, and then on the other side is Katy G versus Shake. So, of course, the match we're going to get on stream to give Oliver a little bit of a break, allow him to recover a little bit, is Katy G versus Shake. That's going to be the Abigail player that we saw earlier on stream against Kalmari and me. Against Shake, who is a pretty good Chun-Li player, pretty grounded, pretty solid, knows what they're doing in the matchup, but can get a little bit flustered if their options aren't working out for themselves. So I wonder how that's going to all shake up here against somebody that is, you know, is big body and can be as brutal as Abigail.
Is that another bad matchup for Abigail? Because I could see it not being great. Because she can like play at the same range as him. She has the lightning legs to blow up armor moves.
I think the
Jumpers might be a little less effective, or a little more effective from Abigail's
like
side.
lightning legs is one thing, but all of Chun-Li's cancels are kind of slow, so like you can try to do a single hit into the lightning legs to blow up in armor, but Abigail, if they're armoring and then doing the run punch, it could come out fast enough that you just eat a truckload of damage. I haven't seen this matchup too much from what I can remember, but if it seems like, I think the slower that both of these people play, the more likely it is that Chun-Li will win, just because she kind of benefits from that and she can speed the pace up better if she's setting it. But if Abigail gets that knockdown and Abigail can turn the pressure up, it can be very difficult very fast for Chun-Li. Explosive damage. I mean, it's a classic Abigail thing. Abigail is the slow mover, the grappler, you know, literally has a ton of health just because they also have a ton of damage. So if Katy G can get in and start finding hits to do that damage, Shake is gonna feel that the hits are going to hurt, especially if Katy G is optimizing well here. But let's get these players to go on into it in this first of 3 loser side of the bracket. Whenever this moves forward into loser semis, we'll fight the winner of Kalmari versus Oliver. So let's get it going.
Apparently,
do you have the?
Oh, sorry, do I have the what?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say they apparently have played a little bit off stream. Right now, it's 1-0 in Katy's favor.
Okay, so yeah, proving that slow and steady pace could work out if Katy G is able to find that corner situation and start that damage. I'm also curious to see if Katy G is rocking the tire or no, it's going to be the parry. So
I understand, but man, the tire is so entertaining.
Yeah, but being able to parry the fireball, especially where Chun-Li kind of does like a slower cancel with a heavy fireball, you can, you know, parry some block strings, you know, parry these big fierce hits if you're really expecting it. So it could end up adding up a lot here. And with Chun-Li's normals being just as far as Abigail's, you know, calling the tire, you could get that tire smacked pretty well. But nice jump. The jump medium doesn't really have much of a lower hurt box to it. So able to kind of just jump in, find the hit, get that damage. Now we're kind of evened up, even though, oh my goodness, the big boots, DOS boots straight to the dome. The armored C, the single hits when you're trying to poke out with roundhouse and in Fierce can be difficult, but the EX legs blows it up otherwise into the activation now with Shake, but counter activation now for Katy G trying to dash forward, but has multiple armor frames now. It's going to be very difficult to kind of blow through all of this if Katy G can find these right hits. Yo, dude, that's minus 26. You can get a full dash forward on that. EX run into punch. Too far for the throw. Oh, no. Look at these blows counting up. Just one more hit is going to be the overhead attempt. Going to be the -2 into pushing buttons. Shake just answering right back with a, you know, 4-framer of their own right back into Katy G's face, able to check there and to keep the situation alive for themselves. But man, this can really go either way. You saw it go right down to the wire there. Plus frames there, just toss the fireball, try to maintain your distance a little bit. You want to try to control the pace of the match if you're Shake here without losing too much space. Right, it's one thing to control the pace of the match, but if you're backing yourself into the corner against Abigail, you are going to feel the hurt eventually. And Katy G is just using the normal so efficiently here. Finds the command grab that's going to be back fierce. You're basically in the corner now. Back rise does nothing for you, but puts you even further there. But checking him with the EX legs in neutral, had the plus range advantage if they were going to spin the activation anyway. And look at that damage, ties up the life bar. But Katy G with the V trigger and CA on deck, going to use both of it here? No, just one of it? No, going to spin it both, take the round. Never be greedy, never against Chun-Li. Pay the big money, take them on the date, treat them nice. Chun-Li's a lady of class.
Clearly.
Final round.
Absolutely. But we're going right back in. Let's see what Katy G is going to do to kind of try to conserve their resources here, or build their resources, excuse me. How Shake's going to do to conserve their resources. Just trying to keep the pokes. One of the main things here for Chun-Li is you kind of have to not be predictable, but you still have to be active enough that stuff like that doesn't happen, where you're at a bad range and Abigail's forcing bad decisions on you. But now just backing up to a better range as Shake, just trying to work things out. Doesn't have to get over ambitious here. Can try to play this low and slow. Really keep the burn going. Has his full critical art. Don't want to spin it unless it's going to be the big kill. Gets the counter hit conversion anyway, and I think that's a much better situation there. But here's the activation. You got to hold it. Man, the delay on the throw, calling out the fact that Katy G was trying to get a couple more stomps in there, trying to really get the mix-up game going, trying to see if Shake was going to push a button, but Shake pushed buttons pretty much the entire match except right then. But never count out an Abigail who has access to V-Trigger. That's a ton of damage. Can't armor through anything anymore. Has no life for it. And yeah, you could see Shake was mashing that crouch light kick. Knew that wasn't a true string, and you don't have armor, so you can't absorb anything. Because usually you don't press there, because Abigail's just going to absorb the hit, blow right through you, and call it a day. But Shake answering back, getting it up one apiece. Of course, we didn't see the first game on stream, but we're going right back into it here. Shake just trying to maintain this composure. I see, you know, just maintaining the composure is going to do most of the work here for Shake here. Just not getting shaken off of their plan. But just slow and steady right now. Katy G trying to find the way into keeping these little pokes. You got to remember, as explosive as Abigail's damages, he has some really good pokes with, you know, stand and crouch jab, crouch medium kick. Stand fierce is even kind of a good poke if you can sneak it through the plethora of buttons that Chun-Li has. But nice command grab, checking the -2 situation, saying it's not always going to be a button, it's not always going to be a regular throw. Command grab, can't delay tech, but the big guard break, that's going to be some good damage. No, just went for the dash up attempt instead. No throw, and Katy G is finally getting the activation. Oh, got the OTG. Oh my goodness, how many Abigails know the crush counter OTG route for that? Katy G certainly is one of them, and able to take a round for it. Big waste of the meter there for Katy G. Shake just able to walk forward after their EX Fireball and check the situation. Get a better life lead this time around, but gotta be careful throwing that back roundhouse up. Abigail has a notoriously short jump arc and can be rather dangerous to try to anti-air it with such a big button all the time. Ooh, and we're finally starting to see the the run into escape right into the drift backwards. But going to be a good anti-air combo there, but got a little bit too dash happy there. Sometimes you just miscount your number of forward input. Oh yes, you can parry. Oh,
That was so
I was pausing for a second. I was like, is this really about to happen? No, the parry from Abigail. No, that's why you can't anti-air. Back roundhouse a little bit too slow. Has the extra
God.
meter and that. Oh, the disrespect says you can't super my armor. You can't super my armor.
Abigail
By the way, Abigail can only parry the super if it's EX run. If it's regular run, you can't parry there.
Yeah.
It won't work.
So if you see EX running, don't super. He's just waiting for it.
Yeah, it's the same thing. If you have any EX reversal there, he can parry. He literally just can't parry off of regular run.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh,
That was weird.
I imagine that was a
Reset?
back fierce there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably what he's going for.
Oh, but you can see Shake is, it's partly like the momentum from Katy G, but Shake also just feels like a little off put right now. Just can't find their ground in this game, and the weight. To use the name, you gotta be able to shake this off,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can't let
I was
a
gonna
loss
say
like
that.
that. You can't let a loss like that, dominate your mentality here. So hopefully Shake can bounce back a little bit here. Got the counter hit conversion as well. This is a good look here. Got the walk up delay into the throw, right? Not even a meaty throw, not even threatening anything there. Just walking up, getting a throw, and now just finding these hits, not even getting a combo. The teabag back, getting a little bit disrespectful. You're not even gonna kill in that combo. You had no meter. And right now, Katy G got the moral victory. The perfect is out of the question, and you have full resources for making this comeback. You spend 1 bar here, you start the activation, you get the party going here, and you're down half a life. Where are you going, son? You try to get the activation, gonna be +2 here, but not out of spacing to get a mix up here, and you could see all the armor just enough to break it. You saw that Katy G didn't think the V trigger spin was gonna come. Let the charge go.
Man,
And
that
that's
was stressful as far as the armor goes.
fight.
Yeah, it was definitely stress testing the limits of that armor. I don't think it ran out of hits of armor. I'm
Nope.
pretty sure what happened was that Katy G let go, and that's when you start losing your armor frame. So you think that Shake isn't going to do the V trigger. Like, that's the guessing, and you either hold it and don't get the punish, or you don't hold it and the V trigger follow up comes out. So just the two options there. Shake went with the option to try to break the armor, and that saved their life for another day. Gonna slow it down into the neutral here, just pushing the big buttons here. Looks like Katy G just kind of wants this to be over, walking forward a lot, trying to take some big risk here in order to close it out, but Shake is just staying so patient here, getting back into the corner, got punished for doing the crouch medium punch. It's going to be the slide that you just on. That's hella punish, especially after you dash forward, down forward heavy. Just, I don't even know, was it even close to hitting? But no whiff punish out of Katy G, but back into this corner. Not for long. The EX leg is going to push back to mid screen here, and Katy G just trying to find something for themselves here. This slow roll from Shake has done so well here. Has been such a change of pace from what we were used to seeing, but Abigail is so good at flipping the tables. The V trigger is here, so any hit into the EX punches into activation, that'll put Shake all the way into the corner. That'll max out the danger gauge 100%, but 15 seconds left on the clock. If you're Shake, you're just looking to slow roll this. You're looking to keep this small and patient, but you can't be doing dumb things like jumping like that. But right back at you, Katy G realizing the terror of the situation. There's just not enough time to get that amount of damage. Even if you're Abigail, it would take two good situations. So you find the first hit, you get your activation, you get your damage, and then you would still need another hit in order to close it out there. And with 5 seconds left on the clock, command grab's the most damage that you can do in a single combo if you get that as a starter. But it's not going to end up working out there. Shake able to find that slow roll, that pace that really worked out. But Katy G now, at the beginning of a game, doesn't have to worry about losing as much around here and being out of the tournament or anything like that. So can just keep this a little bit more patient. Got the jump medium. You saw it dodge the back medium from Shake just because of the way the hurt box interaction works out there. But the back roundhouse, you're too close to do those kinds of jump ins, Katy G, and Shake's going to take full advantage of that. Push back to mid screen. trying to check any of your forward options here. You know, doing a great job of it right now is Shaq, but Crouch Fierce is not going to be pleasant. A little bit too close, but the activation immediately after the EX legs going to be at the stun here. No, mess it up. Oh no, this could just be enough to kill. No, not going to do an activation.
Yeah, I'm very confused by that.
Playing with fire there, and that gave up Katy G's chance to get anything going here.
So even
That's
if it
just
didn't kill with that combo, you would have got a situation from it.
Yeah, you get the meaty charge, or if they wake up and push a button or try to backdash or jump, you know, the meaty charge beats that out as well. So, you know, Katy G could have had a really good situation there, but instead we're back here in this neutral where Shake has been learning how to dominate little by little, learning kind of the rhythm. You know, I spoke earlier about how Shake can't get into a rhythm too much of pushing their buttons, but right now Katy G feeling like they've kind of got stuck into a rhythm where Shake has learned kind of the way that Katy G is trying to approach this neutral and has just been abusing that fact, but changing up a little bit. The down medium punch, we haven't seen too much of it before. The V reversal just trying to get a knockdown, force the spacing, and that's going to give Katy G the ability here, but can't get anything else. Shake just keeping it patient, not getting too worried about the details or the small hits, just trying to find their opportunities. And I think that's really the best thing that you can do here, right? If you're Shake, it's not sweat too much about getting hit by Abigail. Just look at how much you're doing by hitting Abigail. Nice punish there. Minus 26, I believe, is the proper number for that move. No, counter hit, not going to get the conversion there, but spent the EX bar. You're like, it's -2. I've been pushing a button there the entire set. Clearly, I'll just push it. Oh, no, EX spinning bird. Shake played the long con there for the long set.
That is the classic Street Fighter V round closer right there.
It's go time.
But all right, getting into it. Oliver's already in the lobby. You just need Kalmari to hop on in here. So that's going to be Shake moving forward into loser semis. They'll fight the winner of Oliver and Kalmari. After we go through and we finish out this next match, we're going to head up to the winner side of the bracket where I'm going to fight Jaded Bird and probably lose and be salty. But for now, we're going to not get Shake and Katy G back on stream. We're going to get them out of the lobby so that we can get our new players in. All right, so Ken versus pretty much whoever Oliver wants to play. Oliver's going to,
Maybe
you know,
it's
how's that
Blanca.
plethora of character? Could be Blanca, could be Nash, could be Zeku, Sagat, G. You know, Luke. He plays like 10 characters. That's not even all of them. So a real grab bag here. But I believe he'll have some respect for Kalmari here. Play Zeku or Nash or Sagat, I think, are the three picks that I have, leaning mostly towards Zeku right now. But time will tell as we get into the match here, loading on up. Of course, it is February 28th, 2022. We are playing on King's Court. It's going to be the Zeku with V-Skill and V-Trigger 2 to stop those fireballs. And I did not get to see what Kalmari was rocking, but probably V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 2, I imagine. Yeah. That's pretty much their normal pick, and that's what it's going to be. But already off the bat with an anti-air and a crush counter confirmed, Oliver is already in control of this matchup. No anti-air, though. The stand medium kick is probably the best option at that range, but Kalmari has proven to be a little difficult for some of our competitors, showing how much better that they've kind of improved over the course of just this year. I remember them joining and really just getting washed every time, and now seeing them go kind of back and forth with people, at least finding moments in rounds now is the important part. But couldn't get the punish there on the kick. I'm not even sure if that's punishable, but that's going to be some good damage. You spin the bar if you're Oliver here to get the kill. Keep it simple. If it didn't kill, it was one hit for the stun and one hit for the kill. And, you know, you always take those ons. Kalmari played a pretty solid run, only did a few things that ended them up in some trouble. Even the jump in round start is something that you just kind of, you know, you do once or twice, you figure out if your opponent's going to look for it, but miss on the anti-air, that's going to be the troublesome situation. Miss on the meaty, but nothing pressing out of Kalmari to kind of check the situation. No, miss the confirm, that's going to get punished, right? Fireball's -7 up close for Ken. you really want to make sure you're playing careful, but nice block on the overhead from Oliver. Unfortunately, was just misspaced. Kamari able to find the situation, find the confirm into the V trigger now. Gonna spend it on nothing. No EX spin and miss confirm there. Maybe one of the fireball instead of the DP, as they've been doing a lot of low forward into heavy fireball on block, but accidental forward input kind of messes you up a little bit, or the big miss confirm. And you just think low forward hit and you do the DP to get a good knockdown for yourself, and you just miss the confirm. Either way, Oliver looking strong here, not overextending themselves too much in the situations where, you know, Kamari could wake up with an EX DP or anything like that, just keeping the neutral slow and patient in their favor as much as possible. You don't need to get overexcited. Big jump in though, read that fireball perfectly well. The weasel is called. It's kind of like the tires. If you can't hit it back, Kamari tries to jump. That's not the right option. You're going to get hit every time. You just got to block the weasel sometimes, all right? Ooh, jump out of the corner? No, he's just going to go for the mix-up, the overhead. Not going to work out there. You've seen Oliver just block that raw and neutral, and that's a pretty apparent call. A nice check on the whiff on the target combo. Oliver just feels ready for everything that Kamari is trying to throw at, but walked into, you like every time you think like, oh, I'll win neutral here, whiff on the throw, don't matter, throw again. Out the corner with the wall jump, you know, Oliver just going to keep it patient from here. What? That looked hella wrong to me, like the crouch fierce should have whiffed and Ken should have gone out of the corner, but instead it like the push box like was behind Zeku, so it pushed Ken to be in front. Brain hurt.
Poor Ken players. Deal with that.
Yo, Ken's such a low tier character, so you know, really deserves everything that he can get here. All right, big crush into the conversion here. Not going to spin the meter and the wake up light DP to stop the throw. I mean, a read to read light DP has thrown its ability, but you can't be tossing those fireballs. Can't super off of that, so Oliver's just going to do the one mar, but Kamari answering back on the DP, seeing the plus frame's not out of it yet. Oh no, I wanted to wake up DP so bad for Kamari there. Oliver just keeping it simple. I don't think it was an immediate throw, but it was kind of I'm going to go for this throw, and we'll see how it goes from their situation, and Oliver's going to be able to take it up to 2-0, but still has one more game. Let's see if Kamari can turn this around. Have had 2 rounds with good moments, just unfortunately not able to close out either one of them, and they weren't consecutive, so you can't even get a close game. You're just sometimes getting around, but good jump here, catching Oliver getting too complacent, trying to throw some buttons in neutral, but you've gone for the overhead so many times, and so many times it's been blocked. Just try doing the fake into a crouch light kick every once in a while, but man, these counter hits, this stand medium kick can be really good for Ken if you're trying to catch in this neutral. You can't throw fireballs anymore if you're Kamari. That B trigger 2 is on deck for Oliver. You got to be careful on your block strings too, and you can see he's just walking forward and looking for it. Don't throw a fireball. Just don't do it. All right, you're gonna get shoved into the corner here. That's fine. Just keep it simple. Nice. I like the delay check. You know that your opponent's going to be afraid of your EXEP, and you have to use that if you're Kamari here. And too far to get the dash up throw, but got Oliver to flinch, and that's going to be a round for Kamari. And almost a dominating factor. Had a 50% life left. Tried to bait out the DP round. Started Oliver. Not going to work out, and just classic with the crouch, double down forward DP, not risking anything there. But Kamari finding these situations anyway, getting the run. Running up for the Oki too, and pressing low, but you really got to make sure you're doing the overhead fake. Oliver is really paying attention for that specific animation. He's kind of trained it into his body a little bit here, but still getting the DP into the anti-air. You gonna spin the meter, push to the corner? No, I think missed the input, got stand medium kick, and now just has this V trigger active. You got to be careful if you're throwing fireballs, but gonna spin it here on the DP. Spin on EX run. Just one more situation, back throw. No V shift, V break, gonna get out of the situation, but not quite able to get the follow-up situation. Oliver's gonna press on the wake up now, just a round away from winning it. Let's see what Kamari can do. Has full meter on deck, and just a stare down in neutral for a second. Oh, anti-air shoulder, got the juggle. Oliver looking spicy right now. Can't get the crouch fierce. The DP didn't come out. You're in a rough spot if you're Kamari right here, because Oliver has stopped playing games here. He's only here for business right now. He wants to close this out. It's a different feeling knowing that you get a 3-0 over your opponent, let me tell you. And he's trying to end it with a perfect. You got to do something to end the perfect, all right? Don't let him get it. All right, cool. Moral victory. No confirm on the sand jab. Run up into step kick is -6, so I can definitely get a better punish there. Can do like low forward into EX. Oh, watch a little bomb. All right, Kamari finally got in close and is able to put this game. I feel like Oliver's gotten a little too complacent here, but just trying to find this confirm in the critical art, right? Anything will do. You got to be careful on your low forward. Fireball cancels. The slide through, going to be able to confirm into the critical art. Feels like a little bit like overkill, but Oliver's going to be able to take it. 3-0, move forward into losers, semis, move up to play against Shake, and to maybe eventually get his run back against Jaded Bird. He'll have to hold that one for a little bit longer, though, as I have to hop onto the stream and get the business going. It's going to be me versus Jaded Bird for winners finals. I've barely taken a couple of games off of Jaded Bird, and I haven't studied the matchup in a couple of weeks. So I'm expecting to lose. Let me 13.8. Alrighty. Have a good time, chat room. I'm going to hop off and play my match.
Excellent. Good luck.
I'm still here. I'm stuck.
Let's do this.
It's going to be Birdie versus Guile here, obviously, for the winners final. These two don't normally play other characters in tournament. Oh, yeah. They're going to be going with that Dive Sonic V skill.
Round 1, fight.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful about those. Jaded Bird, even with the nerfed Bullhead, he's got those punishes on the fire. Oh my god, this looks so annoying. And the perfect timing for that. Oh, thank you so much, Katy G. This just looks so awful. And I really hope Nogurumi's like checking his mood right now, because I know he can get tilted sometimes with this kind of stuff. Need to take it a lot slower. Because, like, oh my god. Ooh, fortunate. Get the counter hit. Alright, just don't get hit by armor. Oh my gosh. Never mind, you got hit by the throw. Was it? Yes. I was going to say EX flash kick. That guy is like just pushing buttons. You got to make him have some fear in his heart. Then again, this is Jaded Bird. I don't know if Jaded Bird knows what fear is. Oh my god. What a great call though, because there was no reason not to chip out at that point. What's not plus anymore?
Birdie.
No Birdie player fears anything. They definitely don't play like they do. The boom. Oh, yeah. That was a, was that a 4? Season 4 nerf, or was that season 5? I can't remember.
Round 1.
It's been a minute though. Wow. Surprised Jade Bird was not ready for that jump in. Oh, I do not like the random sleeps. Working out there. Oh, we got the upside down kick shenanigans. There's just a range against Jaded Bird that you cannot throw booms. He is just ready most of the time. Oh. Nice. Alright, gotta be careful about this corner situation. Yeah. Wow. Random sweep working out again. I could smell the fear. Just walk forward. Just a little tiptoe forward. Get that command grab.
Round 2. Fight.
Very nice. Gosh, we're getting a little wacky here. Very nice punch and sweep. No Garemi keeping this corner though. We get it with buttons. He doesn't believe in your meaties. Oh, if he was just ready for the cancel, that would have been it. But hey, we got our second chance. Getting a round up. See if Nogurumi can take this next round and tie it up. Good little punish on that. Kind of an awkward situation. Alright, yeah. Gotta be... Wow, that still had enough time, huh? Nogurumi is matching Jada Bird's aggression here. Very nice. Tighten it up. I think Jada Bird is getting a little too happy with his button pushing. It feels like maybe he's not taking Nogurumi serious just yet. Either that or he's just trying to tilt him. Which, hey, Birdie's a character for tilting someone. So I get it. Fuck it, get Street Fighter 5. Ooh. Nogurumi trying to make him guess about the booms. Oh. Such a dirty reset. Did he go for another command grab there? Oh, reading the backdash even. Although, to be fair, Birdie can kind of just do that. Doesn't matter if it hits or gets blocked. Alright, Nogurumi doing a decent job here with the corner control and just gets crush countered into nothing, thankfully for him. Gotta watch out for the activation coming up here. Ooh, nice little meaty boom. Didn't really get much of a combo off of it though. Oh! Jada Bird just kills himself there. He thought Nogurumi might move close enough to get that feature activation. I do not like these neutral say have not been working out for him. That's so much damage and now you're in a situation too. Oh, he knows you're down backing. Charge characters are definitely more prone to getting hit by overheads. This is going to be kind of a hard comeback for Nogurumi. I like the use of the Sobat and the bazooka knee. You gotta keep Jada Bird guessing. For sure. Nice flash kick. Oh my gosh. What a comeback for Nogurumi there. And taking the lead, 2-1. What's that? Well, the thing is, like, Jada Bird swings a lot. feel like Jadebird needs to just calm down on the buttons, be a little more careful about when he uses them. That sweep is fast. It's 7 frames, I think. Okay, good punish. Calls out the flash kick. A lot of damage in a bad situation to be in. One more hit for stun. That's the round. Dominant start from Jadebird. Wants to get this set back. Ooh, nice anti-air. Didn't have the charge, but that Fierce is still a very good anti-air for Guile to use. I liked in the previous game when Nogurumi was going for the Sobot and the bazooka knee to try to keep him guessing about the spacing. We're getting a little too shenanigan heavy here. Jadebird taking that, tying it up. We got one final game. See what gets to go into grand finals here. I mean, he wasn't too confident before, but Nogurumi can definitely do it. He just needs to kind of shore up those baser instincts of his. Very nice flash kick weight. Ooh. I was about to say, Dive Sonic is also another tool you have to make him guess. I like this patient play here. Ooh, okay, let's. You don't need the corner. You're Guile. Oh. Tries to punish. Maybe could have punished with just a flash kick there. Oh no. As an obvious flash kick is obvious. Jadebird just turned it up and just took that round so fast. Going for the okie dokie. Oh no, he thought that combo. I see why he thought it would. Again, the sweep is hitting because Jadebird really likes hitting buttons. Which, I mean, I get it. You're Birdie. That's what you got. Nice. Being wary of those activations from the EX, Bullhorn, Bullhead, whatever it is. Oh, this is a guess for game situation for both of them. Oh no, he just goes for the armor. Man. Jadebird going to grand finals on the winner's side. Really competitive set. The salty return to the mic. If he needs a moment to come back, that is totally fine. I get it. Get that salt out before you come back on the stream. No one wants to hear that, or at least people who like you don't want to hear that, at least. I honestly, like, I naysayed the sweep at the beginning, but like, you were making great use of it, especially with how buttonsy Jadebird was. And the sweep was actually a good choice. And it worked out far more than it didn't, that's for sure. Just waiting here for Shake to join the lobby. And this is going to be our loser semifinals. Winner of this is going to end up fighting Nogurumi. Hopefully Nogurumi can get himself a nice little cool off. I know fighting Birdie can be very stressful. And unless someone wants to throw a surprise at me, I think we're going to see Zaku versus Chun. And Indeed, we are.
Round one.
I like this outfit. I don't see this one too often. Is this an alternate of one of her
No, it's
outfits?
the undercover cop. She has this. It's the one that
She has 19
Human Bob would
costumes.
always use.
There's a
She
few
does- she
you're not gonna see. She literally has
She does
19.
have a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Does that include tracksuit or not?
I believe that includes tracksuit. But yeah, it's one of the less scandalous ones, so I guess most people aren't gonna pick it. But
I mean, I like it.
I like it a lot. It looks cool.
I like all of my fighting game characters to wear pants, but
I like plain
Cammy
clothes
and
a
Chun-Li
lot.
exist.
Anywho, Shake was being
Yeah,
pretty
had a-
dominant here.
Had a really dominant start to the neutral and had some really good walk-up pressure, but Oliver just decided to do something. It looked like, for lack of a better term, it just seemed like Oliver started playing the match. I don't know what else to say. This can be a really tough match for Zeku because Chun-Li controls a lot of these ranges. No punish, or excuse me, only a 3-frame punish on the -6 move, but big whiff on the V trigger activation, and that's going to give round 1 to Shake. Sometimes you just spend all your mental energy in a round. All right.
Yeah, that definitely happens for sure.
Oh, but starting off strong with the mental energy in this one. But right back at you, says Shake. I have these answers too. These confirms into EX moves.
Ooh, wasn't ready for the
Didn't get-
jump in.
Yeah, it was kind of in the middle of whiffing a button. I'm surprised there wasn't a buffer DP behind it, but locked in the corner. And this is where we saw Shake do all of that work before with walk-up throw versus the Shim Sham with a button. But now, this time, Oliver getting out faster with the EX Bushin flip, staying out of trouble, trying to get the punish on the whiff down forward roundhouse, but able to just kind of control this neutral, instead step back a bit, find the situations that are right for you, find situations. Oh, that's really bad, but no miss. Oh, if you're Oliver, that's a heartbreaker right there.
That was all on purpose.
You're like, that's all. Yeah, you know, all planned from Shake. Shake's the best. He planned to get hit by the weasel at max height so that the DP doesn't juggle right. If you're trying to play safe there, I think you just EX. So, but you shouldn't. It shouldn't affect. If you get hit in the air nut, you always get the regular DP juggle.
I think it was
so.
just a distance thing.
Round one.
Yeah, it looked a little funky, but Oliver can't let that hit him too much. He needs to be able to play this ground game pretty strong. It's incredibly rough for Zeku to play. All of his buttons kind of short and stubby compared to Chun-Li's, and the fireball just kind of gets clipped out most of the time. The Bushin flip you see, back roundhouse, the sand light kick are really good answers to it. Kind of stop that approach. But Oliver choosing to stay in this young stance a little bit more, almost getting poked out with that roundhouse. Thankfully, doesn't hit crouchers. Out the corner, though, you push the back roundhouse a little bit too early. Now you can be in some danger. The V trigger is ready to be popped. You can't cancel anything into a fireball. I'm not even sure you can cancel into V trigger. Unless the outside of the initial
Yeah, I think the first one
activation.
should be fine, yeah.
It's a true string on pretty much every cancel. Oh, but got in. That's big. And you have the critical art, so you're not even going to risk it for the biscuit here. You spend it all. You take out Oliver right here and now. And you don't give him a chance to use that V trigger at all.
Wow, what was that? A V skill jumping? Not even a
Yeah, it was
regular
a V skill because you got the double fierce starter, jump in fierce target combo. But that's like the worst thing about it is that V skill kind of jump is so slow and is such a read on somebody's fireball, or in this case, Graham, if you're playing Zeku, that it really is like a long wait. It's like a half a second that you kind of have to watch Chun-Li float to the air towards you as you know you're going to get hit. The nice counter hit conversion here from Oliver, showing that he ain't nothing to mess with. He has plenty of things. He tried to get the shimmy sham. I tried to go forward for the throw, but Shake resting that 3-frame crouch light kick, catching you from trying to walk it. But the overhead, 2 hits! 2 hits! Got a block for 2 hits there. Only blocked one of them. Got the, you literally couldn't even see the crouching animation. That's how fast the second hit hits after. Like, I didn't know that you could crouch in the middle of the animation.
new stuff here every week on the local.
Yeah. Like me pushing sweep for like half a round because it worked.
It was working.
All right, V-shift getting out of there, triple backdashing afterwards. That's something that I don't do at all. Need to use that a little bit against Bird. But, ooh, got the counter hit conversion, has a lot of meter here, finds another counter hit, and now the next hit can be a big damage, gets the throw, but gotta not get clipped low too many times. Backed up because he didn't want to deal with the possible V-trigger activation, but didn't believe in the punish. It doesn't matter if you believe or not because he gets the hit anyway, and that's tying us up a game apiece. Super good for Oliver there with the mental strength to continue that round there. There was definitely some times where, you know, especially after you lost the first game rather heavily, after some comebacks from Shake, and then you lose round 1, game 2 to a comeback, you know, you can really start seeing yourself fall apart a little bit. But Oliver, you know, clung to that strength, found the opportunity. Maybe Shake was getting too complacent in the game plan, but Oliver did a super good job of owning some of this space and to stop Shake from running their game plan the entire time.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
got the conversion? I'm not sure that... Yeah, I could not call that like a... If you were to tell me that Oliver could hit that 10 out of 10 times on block, on block or on hit, I still wouldn't believe you that he confirmed that properly. I would have been like, that was way too fast. He just threw that out there. No punish on the sweep. There wasn't even a V-trigger activation. Even if there was, it's V-trigger too. I'm not sure why Shake didn't punish the sweep. Alright, gonna punish the Graham on block. Absolutely. Chun-Li with the blessed legs. Punish half the fireballs in the game in neutral just by throwing out EX leg spin. All the bar, tried to get the throw for the kill. Out the corner. We've seen it before. We'll see it again. Oliver is going to finally go up in the set after what seemed to be like an eternity from Shake, just making comeback after comeback. Yeah. But putting a stop to it right now is Oliver.
They keep doing that. Oh, accidental run there. They keep doing that.
Well, accidentally no slide.
Yeah, maybe that also. They keep doing the early back roundhouse to try to beat the kick option on the Bushin flip, I think.
Yes.
And that's just
you have to do it
kill.
early. You have to do it early if it's going to stay same side, because if you do it late, you'll just get hit or you'll get grabbed out of it. Yo, my goodness, the crouch fears buffer was kind of ridiculous, and the chase down on the back that Oliver is feeling himself. And again, getting behind, he's recognized that weakness in Shake here the same way that you called it out. The early back roundhouse is not working out here. You got to mix it up a little bit. You can try to dash away. You can try to, you know, delay the back roundhouse a little bit. You can try the stand light kick.
I would love to see air throw.
Air throw is an option. You can slide if you're Chun-Li, you know, get a little bit of distance, make it whiff. But you still have to play that 50-50 on in front or behind the kick options. Hits lower to the ground, and no anti-air on the down forward roundhouse. So it was just such a random option there that Oliver wasn't ready for it. He got him hit. It's getting the stun here. Oliver just in a rough spot. Missed the stomps though. Didn't have much damage left in that combo without meter anyway, but Oliver can still make this comeback. Has V-trigger, but can't get over the stand medium kick on that start of the Bushin flip, getting beat out. Shake is now up 2-1. I talk a lot.
You do. It's okay. I don't talk a lot, so it makes up for that.
The perfect duo. Me just talking, and then Sniffles quietly being pleased by the fact that he doesn't have to talk for 3 hours with nobody else.
Really, it's a win-win for everyone here.
Yeah, everybody is happy. Ooh, checking the not plus frames on the Fierce, but still getting the jump over is Oliver here. He's really just trying to find weaknesses in Shake's game plan and pick them apart, but it's an ever-shifting, you know, game plan here on both sides, right? Shake's not showing the same weaknesses. Shake's getting an excellent punish on the sweep and just riding this momentum train right here, and Oliver stuck in the corner. He tries the EX Bushin flip out. Instead, it's going to be the confirm into DP, into the V-trigger. Tried to get the shimmy sham, but man, the 3-frame light kick that hits low is just an abomination to anybody trying to shimmy Chun-Li, because
it's so frustrating.
It combos into itself, and you can EX legs off of it. So I don't really see the risk, but Oliver finally with the life lead here. He has Bushin flip. He's trying to bait out an option here from Shake, but it's not coming. No bites on throws or anything like that. And you can see Oliver trying to keep the movement a little bit guessy, but just one misstep is all it takes for that confirm to come through to put Shake on match point here. Let's see if Oliver is going to have what it takes, the mental stability here to kind of bring this back a little bit. Has to rock with Zeku the entire rest of this set. Ooh, couldn't get the confirm there, wasn't counter hit. And now Oliver kind of in a bad situation, just sweeping now. Just feels like your only option in neutral. It's your only thing as young Zeku that goes farther than any of Chun-Li's buttons. You just hope that a roundhouse is coming, but Shake has been doing an excellent job of finally getting clipped by the Shim Sham. That's going to be the stun. Didn't spin the meter for it. Ooh, greedy boy, but it's going to work out there. We've seen so many times, you know, Shake started making these comebacks off of these small hits, just not killing because there wasn't a meter spin or there just wasn't enough damage in the combo, but the early roundhouse not working out. Oliver definitely has recognized that that's the option. Shake has done a good job checking it before it gets off the ground, but finally the ES busts out. We're not taking shit from nobody anymore. We're throwing you, tossing right down on the ground. This time just the block, opting for safety over getting out of the situation, but Oliver is able to find these counter hits, this damage regardless on the screen, and now just needs one V-trigger activation to close out this round, but so does Shake. But no, it's not going to work out. The air reset. You're so hell-bent on confirming that one hit. You saw me. Oh no, that was a pre-tournament match. But you get so used to seeing the hit or hearing that hit animation. You see the stun bar go up, like every way that you can possibly confirm that outside of visually seeing where the character is. Says confirm, do the thing, but then they're in the air and you do the thing and then you get punished because they get to land and take an action because this is Street Fighter and people are invincible when they're recovering in the air. So that's going to put Oliver tied up to a piece here, give him the second chance of life to stay in the tournament. Let's see if he's able to do it. He's been doing it to great effect here this round, just kind of calling out Shake's rhythm here. Stayed in front this time, had the block, but Shake is now noticing, not anti-airing the Bushin flips, and now just one more touch for the kill. It's going to be a long road if Shake's going to make it, and yeah, just giving him the stanky leg, showing him what's good, catching him, trying to poke out of the situation, but we got the jacket off. You know when Chun-Li's on the screen, you gotta jacket off, right? Who's with me, chat?
I can't endorse this.
You can't endorse, neither can Capcom. Oh my goodness, legs just catching out the gram for some reason in the middle of the screen. I'm not sure why, but Oliver is slow rolling the last of this round, and I think Shakes is whiffing it. You know, you need some time after you jack it off.
Nope.
No?
No.
No? Okay. How many times can I say that the jacket is off in this round?
That's fine. I can take that.
You can take it? Yeah, I think Chun-Li can take it too, but good blocks. Got the low block this time, but miss on the confirm. Going to spin it to get the plus frames. No V reversal, just going to V shift back to safety. And Shake's having some incredible time knowing when Oliver's going to try to go for the jump. Now an old stance with the EX Bushin flip can happen at any time, and it's a dash up back throw this time, and you get so hell-bent on like trying to close the gap now that you end up running into the gram, and that's going to be Oliver taking it, and me getting back on the stream.
I just realized that you, Shake, and Oliver are all vying for a run back. The Jaded Bird.
Yeah, fuck them. Hold on, I'm gonna try to bait Oliver into the Luke Mirror match.
Oh
Fight
dear,
me.
again?
Fight me, come on. Luke Mirror match me. Come on, Luke Mirror match. Agree?
Oh, he's
Alright, hold
not
on.
falling for it tonight.
I got something else to say real quick. Hold on.
So let's
No.
go.
I have to say this. There we go. Please don't use that good. All right.
He's got the mind games going in before even the first game.
Play Sagat. Sagat's a good matchup for you, not me. Trust me. Not even against Guile. Like me personally. Like I play bad against Sagat. You can play Sagat. Trust me. Really, I mean it this time. Trust me.
Oliver, go with your heart. Don't listen to this trickster. All right. Oliver not falling for any of Nogrami's baits there. Getting Zeku versus Guile.
Round one.
Ooh, wow. I'm shocked that there was enough time to block there. Ugh. Did he go for a throw? Or was it just a bad flash kick, maybe? Oh, was Zanto going right through that? Oh, thought he had the shimmy. Oh, we are being aggressive. Taking unnecessary risks. Indecipherable rhythm right there. Oliver getting hit. There's that patented Nogurumi sweep coming out. Just completely whiffs on the Bushin flip. That's very unfortunate for Oliver. I feel like Oliver's maybe a little out of it. Maybe this will help him get. Goes for the overhead after the things. After the firecrackers already went off. This isn't gonna be dead, but it's gonna definitely leave him at one hit to win. Get that medigram. Oh dear. Good thing he was hitting the air, otherwise that might have been bye-bye.
Final round.
Alright. Tied up. Let's see who's gonna take this first game. No one wants to take anyone's shit here. Nice pickup from the V skill. Ooh. Getting very bold with these buttons. Man. I feel, it's so hard. Like, it seems like such an obvious thing of like, you see your opponent shim and sham 2 times, you're like, oh, they're probably just gonna keep doing that. But for some reason your brain's just like, I need to throw, I need to attack. Well, God, air throw can work sometimes. Nice. No, I don't know if it was an accidental run or he forgot to, or he like just didn't break or whatever. But that's a very unfortunate way to lose that first game. That definitely happens to me when playing Lucia sometimes. It's awful.
Fight.
That Guile sweep is there to check your aggression, and he's just going for raw flash kick too. I'm trying to slow it down. But Oliver is not interested in that. Oh, weird reset in the combo there. Oliver getting the groove back though. Oh, was not quite ready for that jump. There we go. That's the option for Guile against the Bushin flip. Just need to do a late flash kick. No. Just does it. One little tap from Doger. I mean, never mind, one more. And there's that second last tap he needed.
Final round. Fight.
He's really wanting him to jump into flash kicks. Ooh, that was a hopeful Hozanto. Luckily didn't get whiff punished on that. Nogurumi wasn't quite prepared for that to happen. I mean, why would you be? Oof, this is a... Oh, he tried to bait it, was still too close. You gotta mind your aggression against Nogurumi's guile. Oh. Yeah. Nogurumi was just desperate to get out of that situation. Oliver had the nice read that he was not going to sit still. Takes a V-trigger combo, CA, and that's tying up those games.
Seku wins.
I believe it's +1 on crouch block, 0 on stand block. If my brain is remembering correctly.
Round one. Fight.
Did not get punished. He didn't get punished either. You know, the ground is kind of messed up. It absorbs a hit of fireball, but it still just stays there. You still get hit by that fucker. Oh, wasn't ready to punish. I'll just sit here and take some meter. Thank you. Which, hey, I mean, right now you got 40 seconds on the clock. I say just throw booms. Maybe, yeah, it's very up the timing. Maybe do some fakes. I was about to say, damn, he just went for the sweep, but I forgot he's using V-Trigger 1. He can actually do that and activate and be safe. I'm so used to seeing Oliver go for the V-Trigger 2. Oh, he just wakes up CA. He knows Nogurumi's gonna press. Why wouldn't you? It was young Zaku. Oof. I feel like we are a little tilted, maybe. Yeah, just let that stun go down. Take a minute to think. Still got 70 seconds in this round. Now it's time to play around. Oh.
Seku wins.
Oliver up 2-1. He's doing a great job of checking Nogurumi's aggression.
Round one.
And Nogurumi, who is getting hit by a lot of things trying to move forward and to do stuff. Like, he occasionally goes for the EX flash kick because he's like, well, Oliver's just doing stuff, so this should hit. And that's just the moment Oliver decides not to do anything. That could have been a flash kick. Ooh. Nice little check. Oh, lovely anti-air. He is... The last 3 EX flash kicks have not worked out for him. I think it's time to put that option in your pocket.
Fight.
Oh no, this is all kinds of spaghetti just all over the floor. Nice late flash kick, making sure you're on the right side before you do it. When you gotta block Fushin flip, just crouch block. I know you still got a guess left or right. Oh, buddy. Gotta look out for that cancel. Oh man, he's just doing it. Punishes that sweep with CA. Gets the victory over Nogrami. 3-1. Is it 0 crouch block? I thought it was the other way around. Okay. Yes. Perfect time, actually. It was just in time for the grand finals. It's going to be Oliver -2 against stand block. Oh, okay. That my brain was messed up on how that worked. Oh. Well, it was a punish. Really? I did not know that about the tall characters versus young Zeku's Roundhouse. Yeah, this is going to be our grand finals. Jada Bird is on the winner's side. So that means Oliver's going to have to win 2 sets if he wants to take this tournament. They played earlier in the tournament.
They did, and it was
It was a close one.
I thought it was 3-1, 3-2.
Was it? I might have put it in wrong.
Oh, it was. I can't remember. So, but yeah.
I'm going to say it was 3-2.
I didn't do a lot in that last set because I didn't care. By game 3, I was like, by the end of game 3, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna flash kick more
He definitely
and sweep.
did that.
Don't forget that too. I'm just gonna push the roundhouse button more. I like the little bomb, just
love
beating
that.
out Birdie's bullhorn for no reason. Just like, all right.
Oof. Oh, we're not finishing combos here.
Oh yeah, and looked like tried to DP despite being in young Zeku. Threatening to jump out, but you're not Rashid, so Jaded Bird eventually just trying to go in a little bit and force the situation. But good call out there on the EX. Is going to be really close to the stun, but you're not going to get enough, so he's going to hold on to the meter, keep himself safe on the V shift too, just push crouch light kick. And now you're just kind of waiting there, blocking the can, blocking the weasel. You're both just kind of sitting out. And Oliver said that he labbed this match out a little bit more, so trying to find what all Birdie can do in this matchup, see if Oliver found good answers for this, or if Jaden Bird has adaptations already and calling it out. We saw that at the end of the last set. Dude, that little bomb hitting is so funny because it really just messes with Jaded Bird's timing, which is really funny. But Oliver got out of the corner there, and he got the medium kick into, the medium punch into medium kick combo, and just carefully closing out the round and carefully getting the pressure here. But you can never count out a Birdie player. All it takes is 1 V trigger activation and 3 command grabs, and you're dead. Ooh, couldn't get the sweep back, a little bit too slow for Zeku. I wonder what option you kind of get there as Zeku to get the punish, because most people can get something against Birdie sweep. Just letting him walk forward so much, you got to be careful. That activation is going to be coming one way or the other. Yeah, there it is. Going to spin the EX, have to activate there. And now Oliver can really slow roll this match, but he has to be careful because something like that might happen, and this is a chance for Jaded Bird to get something going. The extra walk speed kind of moving the match up a little bit, but just trying to build the super right now is Oliver, but the little bird bomb does just enough damage, that 10 or 20 damage that it does, going to get the kill, give Oliver game number 1. He thought the bird was useless. Everybody talks about the weasel. Nobody talks about the bird.
The bird?
What the bird doing?
The bird buff definitely helped out. Oh, man. It doesn't matter what's happening. If that bird hits someone, I'm going to chuckle.
It's so funny. All right, but right back into it is Oliver. I do want to remind you that Oliver has to win 6 games tonight in order to take the victory. Jaded Bird only needs to win 3 in a given set. But if Oliver wins the 3 in the first set, we go to a second set. It's the bracket reset. Jaded Bird's into the losers, and right now Oliver's looking pretty clean. Even though that he's losing this round, taking some trades, it's working out rather well for him now. The bird bomb. What the bird doing? ran into the fierce. Trying to get back control a little bit. You can always feel that a little bit. Birdie does one or two things in neutral, starts taking control of the match a little bit. Check the plus frame, said you ain't plus enough for that, and the big armor frames to go in. He's calling out the grams as well. It's not enough to kill, but you're in the guessing game situation. Didn't back that, and that's a punish. I don't think it said reversal, so I think Oliver wasn't mashing quite hard enough. He like decided on that option a little bit too late, but
Maybe
I'm still not sure that it actually works. And yo, roundhouse to meet air to air. Anti-air, yeah, now you're in the mix-up, giving a V-shift out, try to slide to check, Jadedbird pressing, but not gonna happen. We're fine here today, gonna get the punish. Young Zeku definitely gets a punish. Where are you going? Couldn't get the counter hit confirmed with the medium, was a little bit too far away, but just able to keep this pressure up right now is Oliver. Yo, the bird bomb checks the can. It hits the can out. That's what the bird bomb be doing. Watch out for the bust out with the EX or the critical art here. Either will put Jadedbird kind of back into this round if he can get this V-trigger activation. Tried to get the setup. Ooh, dangerous game, but got the jump out with Oliver.
So frame-wise, the V-trigger 2 will punish. I'm not sure distance-wise it will though.
V-trigger 2 for Zeku goes pretty far, but that was a good punish on the activation rep that Jadedbird chose. Got a little bit too ambitious, and Oliver able to check him out, but Oliver the one getting too ambitious this round. Going forward, pushing buttons on wake up. Jadedbird really consolidating the game plan here, and as soon as you think, oh, you know, I can't push buttons in neutral, I have to go back and, excuse me, throw these grams out a little bit more, that's when Jadedbird will just throw out the EX to call out the armor, call out the gram. Oh, he thought he could get the punish. That overhead is minus, but no crush counter follow-up. Jadedbird instead just dashing forward, maybe dropping some inputs here, but the Shim Sham gonna get Oliver into a good situation here, gonna spin the extra bar. Yeah, and now gonna tie up the life lead, but Jadedbird is sitting on full V-trigger and full meter. Gonna armor right through activation. Armor tip for the kill? No, gonna keep it simple. Conserve that resource for, you know, the fourth round. You know, he's going into the next game with that extra bar on his chest here. It's that extra bit of mental damage that you do to your opponent, being like, I could have killed you with all of my meter, but instead I left you alive. And I got the next mix-up for the kill. Like, you force your opponent to spend that extra mental energy for that one extra situation, and that can really be the tipping point sometimes. But that's going to be Jadedbird taking the first game. Is that only one game so far?
No, that's 1-1.
No, it's 1-1. Sorry, I don't get fancy scoreboards on my screen, so I just have to remember the score like a good TO. All right, but going in, the V-shift, going to get out of the situation and going to check the slide too, even on the late hitbox where the frame data changed a little bit, just going for the light and the counter hit conversion into the sweep. Where are you going? He's really trying to chase down Jadedbird here, but the backdash didn't happen. No confirm there on the sweep. Maybe thought you had V-trigger 1 for 1 second, but then it's V-trigger 2. Could have gone in from low medium kick into V-trigger 2, but instead getting the wall cling out, getting the overhead, back tied up. Oh, I can't believe he slid again, and the shimmy. Jadedbird got treated there for a full dessert, and Oliver trying to go back up in the lead for this first set here. All right, but things have slowed down a little bit here. Oliver's trying to speed them back up, but Jadedbird meeting the ball with buttons. Nice crosscut DP, something Oliver didn't do at all against my Guile, but he's doing it now against Jadedbird, which is super important. You gotta stop Birdie. That floaty jump, the jump medium is definitely out there, but jump yourself into the corner of the NA Classic. I don't like it. Could have gotten the punish there, gotten a little something, didn't believe in himself, gonna wall jump out, but just not able to get a punish on anything that Jadedbird just whiffed there. Gonna be -9 on the crouch heavy punch. You gotta remember that. A little bit late there, so maybe -7, but good damage here from Oliver.
Didn't take the corner
with the you know, you kind of take it. You're back to mid-screen, which when you're trying to fight against V-trigger Birdie is important to not be in a corner so that you can not die. But Oliver takes that round pretty convincingly in the second half of it. The first half was a little bit rocky. You know, you're vying for position. You're seeing who's going to get the corner, who's going to get the big damage. Oliver came out on top towards the end of that and just slow rolled it to the end. And importantly, as he was slow rolling it, didn't let Jadedbird get too close or too buttons here, start controlling the pace of the match. Still trying to own the match is what Oliver did there, and to check the movement options. Nice buffer on the DP, seeing the jump, and now just kind of slow check in the I don't know if you could tell tonight. Slow rolling and slow check-in are on like my bingo card today, so I'm saying it as much as possible.
God, he went for a third one.
I mean, he's still going for them. Oh my god.
It seems like he's definitely going trying to find the tilt.
Yeah, what's gonna call it out? But that's like the third time now that we've seen the EX armor on just the perfect delay to catch out the punch option to go behind. And I'm pretty sure it has a good chance of beating the kick option in front too. The only thing that it might lose to is the grab, but the timing of it is curious because Jaded Bird is definitely waiting extra long in order to release that armor. But nice counter hit conversion and find Jaded Bird pressing on the EX run, but not fast enough right now, and leaves him standing on the gram. The close hitbox didn't hit, but getting the punish here. No V trigger stacked up. Instead, the V reversal. It's likely that Jaded Bird just won't get this V trigger unless Oliver can't close it out very well here. Might actually end up getting it. Can't get any follow-up. Yeah, the V-trigger is going to be active. And now out of the corner with V-trigger to play, you're in a dangerous spot if you're Oliver. You're locked in this corner. The command grabs are going to be coming up plenty in a second. But out of the corner on the bullhorn, and now you can kind of step back and play your own pace, but Oliver decides to go in. And again, and this time the throw whiffing, and now you're back to this corner and the activation now. And you get gripped and dipped once. Are you going to get gripped and dipped twice? Oh, he tried for it. He went regular throw. The DP not invincible, but getting the jump on the grab. Jaded Bird did not believe that Oliver would hold north another time. All right, but now Oliver trying to reset the bracket here. Is he going to be able to do it? Getting the punish. Here we go. That's a good start. You can tell that Jaded Bird is kind of off kilter a little bit. Can't find a consistent game plan to get through Oliver's offense and defensive options, but doing a good job this round at the very least, but misses the Oki situation. Maybe thought something else is going to come out like a V-shift or something. There's been a lot of V-shifts on Oliver's side, but doesn't have anything to keep himself safe on these slides. Just playing this guessing game, and that's going to have Jaded Bird tie it up to a piece.
Birdie wins.
It's a really frenetic set.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how I ended up in that flow state the last time I commentated hella solo.
You were very angry.
I was very angry, and I was a little bit drunk.
So maybe you just need the right mix of those two, perhaps.
Right, but I want to be able to get to it when I'm sober and emotionally stable.
Well, you know, just gotta train for that, you know.
I don't want to be Gohan in the situation where I have to be angry to unlock my true potential.
It seems like a bad situation to be in.
And for Oliver, yeah, look at him getting beat up right now. He kind of lost his rhythm here, and Jaded Bird controlling the pace of the match. Am I right?
Yeah. What I was totally talking about. Jaded Bird getting a lot of neutral jumps and like calling out a lot of the sweeps, not getting punched every time, but at least he's not taking them.
There's not really a consistent option for a V-trigger to Zeku to do against that. You're not going to like get a slide on the landing frames every time, especially against a character like Birdie that's retracting his downward hurt box with like half of his jump buttons. And again, we haven't seen it since game one, but there's definitely is an option for Jaded Bird to check weasel calls from a half screen away. And again, this is the second or third time, specifically Oliver versus Jaded Bird, where Oliver tries to get a surprise dash up throw. Jaded Bird does delay tech and catches the whiff throw just by the chinny chin chin of Zeku, which is rather unfortunate. But Oliver finding this renewed life, getting the frame trap, keeping Jaded Bird locked down here in the corner, does not want to let him out. More plus frames out of meter though, so Jaded Bird kind of gets to play the game now. DP, there we go. Oliver just needs to not get tilted when this V-trigger gets started, and that is not a good start to it. This is Jaded Bird starting to get on this roll here, and the young Zeku stance goes right back to the old one, wants to be able to control a little bit. But you can see Jaded Bird not risking much in the neutral with these neutral jumps against young Zeku. Really no angle of approach here for Oliver to take against them. You try to get close, he ends up not pushing a button and just lands with the crouch jab as you try to approach, and now you're in the corner with the activation, getting hit so many times. Look at that stanky leg, he thrown the thing out. But that's going to be it. Jaded Bird able to close it out with another 3-2 against Oliver.
I want to say Jaded Bird might have been a little annoyed there at the end.
I think he I think there was a style that Jaded Bird wanted to play for most of the set. In the last 2 games, he had to veer off of that game plan to do something different, which involved a lot more neutral jumps, which doesn't always feel like you're playing the best quote unquote Street Fighter if you're trying to play like pure solid fundamental, like grounded fundamentals. But the mental fundamentals there was finding an option that your opponent didn't have an answer for and abusing it until they kind of broke down and didn't have any option or any way to go, which is exactly what Jaded Bird did there. Exactly what you're supposed to do against a strong opponent like Oliver, who, you know, you can see is a really good player and can fight you on the ground, is keeping you checked on the ground. And so you just start going to the air to see what he's going to do, find that one option that's going to kind of start picking him apart. Jaded Bird did an excellent job doing that. But I, you know, have to, you know, give a huge shout out to all the competitors today. Kamari, Shake, Katy G, me. Yeah, I'm shouting myself out. Fucking deal with it. Oliver and Jaded Bird. I believe that's everybody that was here
Sounds
tonight.
like it,
So
yeah.
huge shout out to all the players, and huge shout out for Sniffles for holding the stream against, you know, literally breaking an agreement with Capcom by hosting a tournament. So yeah, that's it.
I did do that. I don't think it's that high stakes, but thank you.
Not yet.
Not yet. I mean,
Not yet.
it's not like a stream for any other reason, so it's
Not yet. Playing Elden Ring?
not yet.
Not yet. Well,
Still working on LA World right now.
best of luck to you and, you know, all of your adventures. You know, being at home doing things. I don't know what you do, and I don't want to have you expose things on stream. So we're just going to finish this up. I've been Nogarimi. You can find me at Nogarimi. That's Nogarremi on Twitter. The streamer and co-commentator has been Sniffles. You can find him at Sniffles at
It's on the screen.
what?
It's fine.
Yeah, sure. It's on the screen. You can find him there. Follow him. Hit him up with a Twitch subscription so that you can get in more trouble with Capcom when things hit. But thank you all for joining us tonight. That's going to be us signing off for the night.
Thank you, everyone. See you later.